Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zhang here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Rank, where I climb the online VGC 17 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. Still using my team from the Oregon Regional Championships, which I used last weekend. If you're interested in this team, I actually finally posted the QR code, so that's in the description below, as well as a paste bin, so you can see all the EVs and just try it out on Pokemon Showdown, should you wish to do so. And, of course, the team analysis, which came out earlier today, so all of those are linked in the description below if you're interested in any of it. Feel free to try this team out. I really like this team. It's definitely not a perfect team. Like, I didn't actually have much time to even build it for Oregon. I was surprised I was able to do pretty well with it, but I did have some pretty lucky matchups. And overall, I highly recommend you to just try it out. Feel free to make any adjustments. And yeah, it should be a fun time. But we're just going to get into Road to Rank. I'm going to use the team just for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably switch to a new team when I can build one in-game relatively soon. And if you have any recommendations, as always, let me know in the comments below. But we're going to get into game one here today. And my opponent's team is really cool, actually. It reminds me a lot of Marcus Statter's team of Cortana, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Snorlax, Mimikyu, and the Alolan Persian. So I think Marcus actually had 5 of the 6 in Melbourne, just with Clefairy over the Mimikyu. This is not a matchup I have any experience playing with, so I'm not really sure how I want to approach this. Fini is just a concern in general. I could go Drifloon Lele. I just really don't like that here. Cortana? Cortana Garchomp isn't too bad, I suppose. With Lele and Arcanine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not bringing Drifloon here for a multitude of reasons. It doesn't do really anything against the Snorlax or the Persian. And it can't burn stuff, especially with Misty Terrain up. So I feel like it's just kind of a waste of a slot. Could be wrong on this Pokemon choice, though. But we're going to get into the first game of today's episode. As always, if you guys enjoy Road to Rank, please share your support by leaving a like in the video. I'd really appreciate it. And go please check out the additional content that I've been working on putting out. I'm trying to get a new episode of the National Gym Choir out sometime this week. And for those that missed it, I actually streamed yesterday. If you missed the stream, you can catch the archive at twitch.tv/CybertronVGC. But if you're not following me on Twitch, definitely give me a follow. Because I'm planning on streaming on a more regular basis. So Mimikyu and Persian. Okay. This is tricky. This is very tricky. Mimikyu could be fast. Will-O-Wisp potentially on my opponent's team as well. But there's also the Trick Room threat. And Persian can fake out, although one way I can mitigate that is switching into Tapu Lele. This is actually really tricky. Tech Rage. Smart Strike Mimikyu? I really don't know what to do here. I don't know what my opponent's going to do. Fake out. Okay. So I'm faster. That's good at least. Tech Rage probably doesn't knock the Persian out though, because of its ability. Persian's definitely underused. Actually, maybe my next team will feature that, because I haven't used it much. Only, like, Marcus Statter, Sebastian Escalante are, like, the 2 big name players that have been piloting it to success, so I kind of want to take my own spin on it, see if I can try some stuff out with it. Okay, so he sets up Trick Room 4. I mean, it's not for me, per se, but I don't think I'm too concerned about that. I'm gonna double protect this first turn just to burn a turn on Trick Room and Scout. What I'm really afraid of is Will-O-Wisp from Mimikyu. I did bring Arcanine to give Mimikyu some more trouble because Mimikyu doesn't do much damage to it. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't knock out Persian, but now the question is my opponent can just switch Persian out, or he can go for a Parting Shot. If he Parting Shots, like, one of the reasons why I wanted to attack here is to capitalize off Persian probably switching out. But I double protect it to get some scouting out. And if Persian does switch out into, say, Snorlax, then I can bring in Arcanine and Intimidate. But I guess Tapu Fini is a pretty big concern for me right now. Okay, but it stays in. That's good. So, that's a free turn of Trick Room burned, effectively. Let's see what he goes for. Play rough. Okay. Foul play. Parting shot. Okay, so if he's play roughing, I'm definitely going to withdraw out into Arcanine. And I'm going to just go for... Should I Sacred Sword or Leaf Blade? Is there any... What would Persian switch out into? Snorlax, I guess. Or, it could be Tapu Fini. I would rather go for Leaf Blade. Yeah, so I burned a turn at Trick Room, which is good. I think Persian's faster than Cortana, right? Oh, Mimikyu switches out. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Although it does conserve a turn of... I mean, like, now Mimikyu won't be intimidated, but I can just swap out and back in. And getting the Intimidate on Lax is really important. Yeah, I'm faster. Nice. So this should just knock Persian out. Excellent. So that's why I wasn't too worried about Trick Room at first, but this could, like, be Belly Drum Lax. And we still haven't seen the fourth Pokemon. Presumably the fourth one might come in right now. Tapu Fini, if I had to guess. Or it could be Arcanine. That would be pretty bad, actually, too. Okay. 2 turns of Trick Room gone. My opponent hasn't used 2 turns, but now... you know, there's the potential to set up a Belly Drum. If that's not Belly Drum Lax, I feel a lot better. But the thing is, I did lose my Cortana Sash. Maybe I should have protected turn 1 with Cortana, but I wanted to get guaranteed damage off against the... what's it called? The Persian. Okay, so it's Tapu Fini. That's good. That's way better than seeing Arcanine come in. Okay. So I think the proper play is to still double protect here. But he could Calm Mind. But Cortana really sweeps everything my opponent has. He's intimidated. I'm gonna Flare Blitz and Leaf Blade. Nice. Although I should have Sacred Sword, I guess. But Fini shouldn't be able to do much here. So yeah, I definitely gonna get a knockout onto Fini, unless he Muddy Water accuracy drops me. Nice. Nice. This shouldn't knock out Arcanine either. I should get a Flare Blitz off. Oh, he's Spexed. That's potentially bad. Okay. I haven't won this one yet. I'm gonna bring in Garchomp. So now the only question is, I'm guessing the Mimikyu has the Z move, because nothing else on the team has revealed the Z move, and that was definitely Specs Fini. Is there anything on this team? Oh, it could be Z Persian, actually. Never mind. I mean, I could just double protect here, right? Oh, I think I screwed this up. Let's play rough, knock out Garchomp. I feel like it shouldn't. Yeah, because I didn't knock out the Mimikyu sub. Earthquake. And protect. I forgot I didn't have Sash anymore. What does he go for? Okay. That almost was really bad. If he returned Garchomp, I think I actually just lose the game and Psych Up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what item the Mimikyu has, so I'm gonna Earthquake to cover the Sash option. And Smart Strike. He could have Protect, though. He hasn't revealed it. We've seen Psych Up, Trick Room play rough. I would think Shadow Claw. Most Mimikyus don't carry Protect, although I think it would actually, like, Mimikyus should maybe move towards running Protect. Yeah, if you just returned Garchomp there, I would have lost, I think. Oh, don't tell me this knocks me out. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. I mean, I'm gonna knock my own Mimikyu, or my own Kartana out here. So it'll be a one-on-one, but Psychic from Tapu Lele should just knock out Snorlax since the berry's already been procced. Unless he recycles here. No, he doesn't. Yeah, it's game. Wow, that was almost really scary. Yeah, I didn't expect Psych Up, but that's something I should anticipate a little bit more, I guess. But now Trick Room is expired, and I have Tapu Lele just sitting in the back. And should be able to just clean this one out. But I think, yeah, I don't know. It really felt like a 50-50 on, like, do I protect Garchomp or do I protect Kartana that turn? Because I figured he would just go for a play rough, hoping to knock me out. And I was actually concerned because I don't know, like, how offensive his Mimikyu was, or her Mimikyu was. But in the end, it went for the Psych Up, so that didn't even be a factor. But yeah, we ended up winning this first game. But that was a close one, honestly. Basically, yeah, like, the belly drum part, that was huge. Actually, maybe the muddy water miss was, it did actually end up making a difference, because Shadow Sneak would have knocked me out. Although, I guess, if I would have anticipated Shadow Sneak, I would have just switched my Garchomp out into Tapu Lele, so there's no terrain, and just go for a Smart Strike. But it was tough not knowing whatever that Mimikyu's fourth move was, so that was definitely kind of tricky. But we're just going to look for our second game today. Hopefully a win puts us in the 1700s, and we can just keep pushing from there. Not the greatest win-loss right now, but still early on in the season. We're just trying to get some quality games in. Going to be Felix from Australia with a rating of 1745, rocking a team. Whoa. That's scary, because I have no idea what's coming my way. Xurkitree, Smeargle. I didn't even know Klefki's in this format. The Type Null thing, Tapu Bulu, and Arcanine. What the heck? I don't even know, like, what the potential gimmicks can be here other than Tail Glow Xurkitree. I'm really scared. Really scared. I have no idea what this team does. Okay. I also don't know what type the Savali is, not Type Null. Savali actually won a grassroots tournament in Japan. It was like Scarf Explosion. Man, I have no idea what to do here. I think I want Arcanine, Garchomp, Kartana, Lele. I like the idea of leading Kartana with Lele in an Arcanine in the back with Garchomp. Garchomp's so tempting, but it's also utter trash against the Bulu because I don't have... I have Fire Fang, I guess. Metagross is tempting here, but the Arcanine just scares me off a lot. And Klefki, I guess I could Earthquake it. Yeah, I don't know about my choice here. I'm just excited to see my opponent's team because she's so highly rated in terms of rating. Or like 1700 plus. Right now, Battle Spot's pretty good because especially like a lot of non-Japanese players just aren't that high up. But let's see. And there's so much to even talk about. I don't know where to begin. So I'm not bringing Drifloon here. Maybe I should have. I don't know why I didn't. Klefki, Tapu Bulu. Okay. So I lose the Terrain War, but I have a Kartana out. Huh. Grassy Seed, Klefki. To be honest, I am anticipating like a Thunder Wave or something. I think I'm going to protect Kartana here and switch out into Arcanine. Huh. I'm already Like, this game is already blowing my mind. That's really cool, like Grassy Seed Klefki. I didn't know Klefki was in this format. Huh. But, this first turn, let's see. No switch out. Nice. Okay, that's good at least. I was expecting a Thunder Wave of some sort, maybe, onto... Ooh, that's cool. That definitely was not what I was anticipating, but okay. I don't see any reason not to just Smart Strike Tapu Bulu. What can switch in? And Flare. I'm gonna double up into that slot. Yeah. Klefki does no damage, so I need to play. I mean, like, I can prioritize it or I can play around it. Although Arcanine switching in here could be bad. Yeah. Good switch in. We'll see what Klefki goes for. Reflect, okay. That's okay with me. Although my damage output now is going to be very poor. Especially with Intimidate and Reflect. Yeah, that does nothing. But I do have Bulldoze. I'm going to use that next turn. Yeah. Chip damage on an Arcanine is always good, though, because Arcanines often are invested to survive... like, or not often, but if you run, like, max HP and a good amount of special defense investment, you can survive Life Orb Psychic from Lele. So I'm going to Protect here. Do I want to Protect? Maybe I want to switch out? No, I'll Protect. Actually, I like the idea of switching out in a Chomp here. Sure. And just Flare Blitzing Klefki. Like, even with Reflect Intimidate... with Reflect Intimidate and Grassy Seed, how much is Flare Blitz even going to do to Klefki? Yeah, okay, so he did have Thunder Wave, but he targeted Arcanine instead of Klefki. Which makes sense, because Klefki is not a major threat right there. And use Z move, okay. That's fine. So switching into Garchomp was actually my best option there. It shouldn't do too much damage to me. And I know almost Klefki's full moveset now. I just don't know the fourth attack. Should be able to take this decently well, 40% or so, I want to say. What? That's not good. Okay. That crit's actually really bad. Because he could have Foul Play on Klefki as his last one, and he can Extreme Speed me. Although E-Speed wouldn't KO me. It is frustrating, but oh well. There's no way Klefki has Protect, and there's no switch in Attack Rage for my opponent, other than the Bulu, but even Bulu would take an okay amount. I'm gonna Attack Rage that slot. And... I suppose I'll just double up here. Yeah, because Flare Blitz covers the Bulu switch-in option. Nice, okay, that's good. Yeah, so if you didn't get that crit, I would have considered Swords Dancing. Wait, what? Switcheroo. But it failed? Is it because I had the Z move? Switcheroo is just like where you swap items, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, I considered Swords Dance. Like, okay, if you didn't get that crit with the Fire Z move, I definitely would have Swords Dance because that's a 100% free opportunity, but that crit sent me back a decent amount. It kind of shows you the power of Z moves. I should knock out Klefki here, even with all those boosts, yeah. So that's gone, at least. I'm gonna guess it's Light Clay, too, so my opponent's team is probably just gonna be pretty bulky these next couple turns. But okay, we eliminate Klefki. Maybe I should have switched the Z move, though, because Arcanine is a pretty major threat. But the thing is, like, Bulu can't really touch Arcanine really that well, unless it has Stone Edge, which it could. Ooh, but it's Xurkitree coming in. Okay. Seeing Xurkitree. I want to Bulldoze with Arcanine here. He Z moved already, so he can't Z move me anymore. And grassy terrain's about to expire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna protect and bulldoze. Just for the speed. Okay, so Garchomp protects. Burn up. Oh man, did he double up on Arcanine? Okay, Tail Glow, that's fine. Although I was considering switching to Lele. Ah! That's not good. That actually sucks. Dang. Okay, but the thing is, Xurkitree can only knock out one of 2 Pokemon right now. I don't know how fast it is, that's the other thing. I mean, I should be faster, right? Oh, that full peril sucks. But I did risk that. Should have just maybe switched into Lele and Earthquaked. Okay. Reflect is still up, I believe. +3 special attack, jeez. I don't want to switch out right now. I'm Earthquaking and Bulldozing because I think Xurkitree will knock one of my 2 Pokemon out right now. He could also protect, though. Okay. So that's fine because then I can get Tapu Lele back in. Actually, this might help me more because I reduce my damage. Actually, no. Does it? Yeah, it does affect my side too. Okay. What is... Oh, does that knock Arcanine out? Probably. I don't know why I didn't expect Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I totally forgot. Let the Tail Glow Xurkitree typically go Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I'm not out of it yet. Reflect also wears off, so there's no more boosts anymore, and I have terrain up. But Xurkitree can obviously just one-shot me right now. I don't know how fast Xurkitree is. I think Lele might be faster. Thank you for my opponent. You switch Bulu out into Arcanine and you attack with Xurkitree. Yeah. You also could protect Bulu. Okay. I'm gonna double up on the Zerk. Okay. If Xurkitree attacked here, then I'm screwed. And if Leaf Lake crits Xurkitree, then I win the game instantly. Oh, I did protect! I guess that makes sense because you get rid of the terrain, but like I was so close to just obviously psychicking the Bulu slot because this Arcanine switch in that part was obvious, but I guess it still comes down to if I can crit. Because Arcanine's definitely faster than me. That's frustrating. I could have so punished that switch because Psychic just knocks out Arcanine if that's the case. And then I have Sash. But I really thought Xurkitree would attack there because that play that I could have made was so punishable. But it ended up getting the better end of me. Smart play. Yeah, I think I have to go for the crit. Okay, yeah, that's another play I was considering my opponent going for. And if my Lele was faster, then I actually could have doubled up into that slot, but I think I would still lose anyway. Crit. That wasn't even a crit. That did so much. Yeah, it's the Wiki Berry. And I was faster. Unless he targeted down Cortana here for some reason. Or actually, you just Dazzle, yeah. Does that knock Lele out? It doesn't, but with Arcanine having probably extreme speed in the back, I think I still lose. I don't think Psychic even knocks out Xurkitree in that range. What would you do here for my opponent? Probably just switch out into Arc and attack with Xurkitree. Can Smart Strike Bulu, Psychic that slot. Moonblast actually does more, yeah. This was really well played. I shouldn't, like, that one turn where I got fully paralyzed, that was just a bad gamble on my end. I should have known about that risk, and I should have just attacked. I'm gonna Moonblast and Smart Strike. Yeah, he protects, that's fine. Nah. Doubling there is interesting. I don't see much what that really does for my opponent. I guess Scout out for protects on my end. If anything, it gives me a turn of grassy terrain recovery. I'm just so frustrated. Like, both switches, too, I easily could have capitalized off against, but I didn't. But that's fine. I guess, yeah, by double protecting, you just get a turn of recovery. Maybe I'm still fishing for a crit at this point. Yeah. Like, what do you do? I would just attack with both here if I were my opponent. So, yeah, I think I need to hope for a crit. And Psychic covers a switch in from Arcanine. Okay, no switch outs. So close. Even without the crit. Yeah, I think I needed the crit there, though. Oh, Boo actually hung on there, too. It's the 50% berry. Oh my gosh. And Dazzle just finished it off. Yeah, I think like Arcanine would have had the late game anyway, because it could just extreme speed away, and it's presumably faster than Lele. The one most frustrating turn was just when I could have easily Psychic the Bulu switch out, but I thought surely Xurkitree was going to attack that turn because of the Intimidate. And I ended up not calling it correctly. But I also could have played a little bit better earlier on when Arcanine went for the... when I went for Protect with Garchomp and the Bulldoze. The full para... I guess it didn't end up mattering that much. It's just like if I get that Bulldoze off, I have insurance that I'm faster, and I didn't know whether I was faster with Lele at that point or not, and that was one of the other concerns. And since my Lele has no special or speed investment pretty much at all, that was something I'm not too sure about. But that was a really cool team. It's nice to see something as cool as that really thrive. And that Xurkitree truly was a monster to go up against. So yeah, that's going to conclude this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested, the QR code for this team is in the description below, as well as the paste bin and the team analysis, which was posted earlier today. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, peace.